Stop putting the blame on something that you need to take responsibility for. We all have had, some type of parental things that maybe, ruffled us up. But, I mean, come on, man. I can see you're 15, 16, 17, but in your mid to late 20s, get over it. No excuse. I can sit here and blame all the criminal activity I've done in my life on the fact that I never knew my dad. I never had a daddy. My daddy, he never played a role in my life. Therefore, I was just a bastard. And I ran the streets. I listened to the street guys. Sold drugs, robbed, stole, did all this dirt because I never had a daddy. And I'm black, so therefore, I got another strike against me and I can't make it in this world. The world don't love me because I'm black and I'm fatherless. And I had it rough. Man, shit. And if I got enough common sense to recognize what the hell took place, teenage mom, sperm donor who had no dealings with the family, black kid, young king, young god. Shit, what am I crying about, man? 40-some years old now. Read enough books, lived enough life to know that I don't have to make no excuses, man. Mom did the best she could for what she had. She ain't perfect, but I recognize, so I can get out here and get it, what I want to get it. I can find happiness. I can find success. Being black with a felon ain't no reason why I can't make it. Ain't no reason why I can't get ahead in life. Man, since I've been home, 2008, had multiple businesses, made money, lost money, had ideas that sounded good on paper, in concept, go belly up. Got big things right now brewing that's gonna, make me a lot of money, me and my business partners. But I'm not making excuses. I didn't get out here asking for no handout. I didn't jump on welfare. I didn't ask for Social Security. I pay my taxes. I pay monthly medical. I take care of my wife. Make sure that we got food in the refrigerator. I mean, I could go on and just and say that I should be a statistic, but I'm not, because I know that at a certain point you got to grow up. You got to take a step back and look at where you at in life, who you associate with, and just some common sense. And when you do that, you can kind of see things on a larger scale. Now, I know being black, big and black, I have to be careful. And having a record, being an ex-felon, so there's certain places I would never go. I would never want to socialize without having white people around me to watch my back. Whether it's my wife, my stepdad, my brother-in-law, I'd have these white people around me looking out for my best interests. Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri, Louisiana. Going through these places, I make sure I have certain people around me because I don't trust the elements. But I'm not going to blame them. I'm going to just try to outsmart them and not put myself in a predicament. I'm not going to, put myself in harm's way to where they say, oh my God, put your hands up, big Negro. Oh man, I'm already on the ground. Man, I done rolled over and did the hog tie for you. You're not going to get me. I'm not going to go out behind something stupid with y'all. So I try to be that much smarter. You know, these cameras, man, a blessing. It's a blessing, you know, having these cameras, you know, and being able to share this stuff on social media. But I'm not gonna blame society, because I already know that we have a lot of racist people out there in the world. You guys can sit there and deny and act like, oh my God, it's, you know, people are, no. It is what it is, you know. You get 6 months, we get 6 decades for the same crime. So, yes, it does make a difference, the color of your skin. But I recognize that, so all I gotta do is try to be smarter, man. And like I said, surround myself around white people who will have my back. And that's just keeping it real. You know, a lot of people take the narrative and they run with it and say certain things, but I tell you, one culture feeds off the other. And you know, we could blame a lot of things on what happened in the past, which, hey man, you know, whoever writes history dictates what's going on as far as the visions of the future. And we know they removed a lot of stuff about what happened in the past. But the people living right now never had nothing to do with that. But there are individuals in certain areas who have that same mentality. They would never want you to bust their daughter's cheeks, excuse me. But they would cheer for you on a basketball court or a football court. They'll cheer for you if you're hitting that baseball. And it's just reality, man. I can't put the blame game on on the people in general, but know the reality we live in. And if you're a minority, whether black, Hispanic, Asian, just know what you're dealing with. And to put the blame game into perspective, just learn how to maneuver around it. You know, I always dreamed big when I was a kid. Never stopped dreaming big. When I got out of prison, I remember I used to look at the Rob Report, DuPont, Fortune magazine, Wall Street Journal, Forbes magazine, Success magazine, Money magazine, all these different things. And, you know, people would be like, oh man, you think you're going to get out there and do this and do that and blah, 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 man, the government this, the government that, and blah, blah, blah. You know, I was mad too, you know, but hey, I committed a crime. I manned up, did my time, but I didn't put the blame like, oh man, because of the government, I'm not going to be able to get out here and bubble. Because of the po-po, I'm not going to be able to get out here and shine and make my, you know, make these moves. Because I'm black, I'm not going to be able to, you know, create a business. Because I never had a daddy, I'm never going to be happy. Or because I never had a father, I'm never going to be able to have a decent relationship, you know. Because my mom got remarried to a white guy, I'm going to be at a disadvantage. Man, shit, man. Going back to the first person blaming their parents for divorce, but I can go on and start making up all kind of stuff. Oh, I had growing up, I seen alcoholism. I seen just no male role models. I seen people selling drugs. I seen people snorting coke. I seen people with guns. I seen people get shot at. I seen people dead. I could just go on and on. Oh, that's why I'm just so frustrated and mad at life, and that's why I can't ever get ahead, because of my life has been so dark and challenging. I'm not gonna do that. For some of you out there living in places where you feel that the challenges are a little bit more challenging, and that, you know, you're faced with a hell of a uphill battle, man, try to find a way to get the hell up out of there. For real, man. Good thing now we have e-commerce, all this stuff you can do from your phone. Just businesses you can run online. Find your way to do that from somewhere else and get the hell out of there. If you live in a racist little city where people don't like you, get away from them. You know, go put yourself around successful people going places. You know, a lot of places I go, I'm the only black guy. I go to car shows sometimes. There's multimillionaires, billionaires around, Bugattis, Paganis, Koenigsegg's, Aston Martins, all these exotic cars. And, you know, I'm pushing my little NSX or my M6 or my little Porsche. Hey, man, I'm in the mix. I might not have what they have, but I have a lot of heart and I have a lot of ambition. And nobody's going to keep me from pursuing my vision. I'm not going to blame anybody. I'm not going to blame society. I'm not going to blame my family. I'm not going to blame my upbringing. I'm not going to blame the things I didn't have. I'm just going to be grateful for what I do have and keep it pushing. So, the blame game. The blame game, you know. If you're dealing with certain issues, hey, man, they harassing you, they doing this, hey, you know, put that paperwork together. Get you some people around you that are smarter than you, that know how to handle a situation. Like I said, for myself, a lot of times I go places, I'm the only black guy, but I got a lot of white friends around me. And I know how to talk to people. And, you know, when it comes to conversation, I got a dictionary. I know what's going on in society and politics, and I'm not stupid. So, like I said, I'm not going to make excuses, and you're not going to put me in some dialogue that's going to have me crossed up, because I see it before it's coming. I recognize game. But I'm not going to blame nobody. I got out of prison after almost 9 years with a smile on my face and didn't blame anybody. Took responsibility for my actions. Got out here and made it happen. Put together Fresh Out. Put together Big Herc 916. And, hey, we doing big things. Life coaching and mentoring. Holler at me. I've been through a lot, seen a lot, could talk about a lot, lived a lot. And I know that a lot